Hello guys, and what is up? It's TrueGamingHD here, and welcome back to some more LA Noire. I see we have a Gency in chat. Welcome man, how you doing? And yeah, been playing a bit of this myself. I started up a new save on a Switch here. Just want to go ahead and play through the game myself as well, so I can try and get used to the questions, so I can get some right in this playthrough. I still haven't catched up yet. I'm on the console's car, I think. So, yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. I hope everyone has had a good day today. I hope everyone has had a good weekend in general. Sunday, last day of the weekend before the boring Monday starts. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get back into it.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way.
By far, probably the most quickest intro I've ever done.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot what case I'm doing.
Break a fella's legs just from looking at it.
Gency, welcome.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I'm not doing too
I think
bad.
She was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch.
How are you?
Fucking bitch Ballard sold her out. So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
That's good. Alright. Ned Luke's also live. Yeah, that don't surprise me. He's always live and I'm live. Part 27 now, damn. We'll see if I can tune in if he's still live after this.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Sprints up to the door, then gently opens it up.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Alright. Last door on the right. I've got Phelps a brand new suit as well.
Hysterical female witnesses.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if I go on to outfits here, I was talking about an outfit the other day that removes an option, in interviews, and it's actually... Hold on. It's one of these here. It's this one right here. You have to go around and collect all the music discs or something like that. And it's a pretty cool little outfit, because when you're interviewing people, like, again, it removes one of the answers. And I collected this outfit a couple years ago, and as I'm starting a new playthrough on my same Switch account, that I completed this game a long time ago, I still have it. So that's pretty cool. I don't have to do it on this playthrough. Still got all my intuition points as well. I was wondering how I got all them, but then I noticed I'm still on the same account, so... Kind of like a new game plus, I guess. Still got all my stuff. So yeah, that's kind of cool right there. I don't know if I'm going to equip this outfit tonight, or this stream in general. This walkthrough. But I'll see what happens. I never got the yellow hat outfit. It's pretty useful. If you struggle on questions like me, it's pretty useful. Last door on the right, you said. But I'm not going to use it yet, though. Simply because... Right, not the last door on the right. Freaking liar. Simply because I want to try and get used to the questions a bit.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I don't know what Bones is. I don't know who
I will.
Carla Gallo
Thank you,
is either.
officer.
That's cool though. Alright, let's take a look here. Yeah, so this is... I can't remember what one this is. Okay, yeah, now I do. This is the one where they crashed into the billboard, right? Yeah, I remember this one now. Alright. Ooh, ring? Should we steal it? Junk? That ain't junk. Sell that for about 100. $20,000 trick.
$20,000.
God damn, that's a lot of money today, I imagine. Nothing here. That's a vase. Don't know what that is. Could this be important? Nope.
Incidental.
Incidental. Okay. Oh yeah, and everybody. I was thinking.
Presented to Mark.
I was thinking. When I complete the main story of this game, I was thinking about streaming a bit of the VR version as well. I don't know if I'll be streaming the whole entire VR game, but I was thinking about doing a case or two on the VR version. I think that'd be pretty cool. Did a stream on it a couple years back.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of
yeah.
a replica.
Thinking about doing a bit of the VR version after this. LA Noire in the VR.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Can we pocket this?
Nope.
No? That's a lot of money right there. Couple $5 bills. Ain't too bad. Alright. I think that's it for the kitchen. Lots of junk in here. Let's see. Anything else out here?
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Oh yes, the adult movie studio, adult movies of young cast. Intolerant set. I knew the set was built after 47 in real life, so that's a history error. Okay. Let's see, what else have we got to explore here? I think we've done this room. Music's still playing, so... And 6 won't be woke, Ned said it.
Looks like we found
Yeah,
our
he's
murderer.
probably taking a guess.
Who are these men in the picture?
After all, he's just like everyone else, isn't he, guessing about the game, so... I imagine he doesn't really know
They work together on a case.
much more about the game than we do.
Hopkins' shop.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Oh, I'm thinking about a lie, though. Yep.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly
Truthed
told
out
her no.
lie, yes.
He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Alright, that unlocked a lot of questions.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Alright, whereabouts of Bishop?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him, but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Alright, abuse of Jessica Hamilton.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of.
Liar.
He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
I think she's lying there. Yep.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
Oh, that's not
And you
nice.
think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him.
Oh,
I
damn.
thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
What's
Your
going on,
husband
dude?
is in
Can't
trouble.
even eat a
It could go
pizza
easier
without
for him
being
if you were more
harassed. Why
helpful,
not eat
Mr.
at
Bishop.
home? Then what's going on there?
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Oh. Oh, okay. A hacker? There's another hacker? Now he says if he doesn't get paid by his birthday, he breaks the leaker out of jail and starts hacking again. Oh. Alright then. Breaks the hacker out of jail, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it right there. Oh, we're all so scared. I can't believe my guy really said he's gonna break someone out of frickin'. He's not even in jail,
Aging
man.
movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
He's like a frickin' mental hospital or some shit. Getting the help he needs. He's not even in frickin' jail. What's he gonna do? Break into a hospital with frickin' mental people, man? What a clown. Seriously. What an absolute clown. And he looks like one too. Some freaking coincidence, eh? I can't wait for Rockstar to make fun out of this guy. You know what's kind of funny? That purple-haired dude in the trailer, that wasn't supposed to be Florida Joker, whatever his name is. But the funny thing is, it wouldn't surprise me if Rockstar makes that guy into the Florida Joker now. It wasn't him, but after all this, I imagine how they're going to make fun out of this dude. They're going to make that purple-haired dude in the trailer with a tattoo over his face into the Florida Joker or something like that. They're going to heavily base that character off him now. Oh man, that'll be freaking funny.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Oh, people these days, such idiots.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband
Well,
is in.
can't wait for that hacker to be
LAPD are the
broken
least of
out.
their worries right now.
It's gonna be
You
good.
think she'd have gotten the hint after those Hatchet Man redecorated
Hope he
her
leaks some
apartment?
bully
Maybe
too.
she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad, nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
I can't believe that slaughter game Jimmy played after getting out in 6. Righteous slaughter, ain't it? Pretty much, Grand Theft Auto Grand Theft Auto's version of Call of Duty. Oh, boobies! No, don't look at them.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
I can't wait to get assigned a homicide though. That's gonna be good.
I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
All right. Yep, I know there is a hidden secret room. Yep. I remember playing this one on the 360 a long time ago.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Alright then.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Ooh.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
How did no one notice that though, seriously?
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peephole.
Like, that is so noticeable.
Stay here and keep our pervert company.
Oh god. Yes, he
Can't be
is.
that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
He was a bit of a freak, ain't he? Oh, this is the toilet as well. Grim. Ugh. Anything in here anyway? I don't think there is. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be. Oh. Oh, it's the same head we saw from earlier, I think. Another one over here. Pretty creepy.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Oh man. That's not nice. Oh, there's even tablets here as well. Who actually pours the entire tablets out of the little bottle though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Look, the way he carefully poured them all out onto the shelf here and then left the freaking bottle right next to them. Who does that? Oh man, why not just keep them in there? Just carefully tip them out. Right, let's see, is there... the music's still going on, so... don't know if there's anything else out here, maybe? Perhaps? Oh man, I remember being 10 years old playing this mission. Running around all over this place, wondering where to go next. So I wouldn't know what the hell to do. Oh.
So this is where you sprang from.
Well, that's trippy. Seriously, man, this guy with his secret things, you know, the mirror and this, so stupid. Like, seriously, it's so easy to find out. Look at that, look. What if someone runs into that? It's just so stupid. Why not actually hide the door? Maybe that's some more, you know, better option. Why don't you just frickin' move something over the door and window? Oh, I don't know. Anyway.
Jungle Drums, 8th and French Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
God damn, look at that. Alright. Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Okay. I think there's something else here. I don't know what this is. It's a bit too dark. What is that? I don't know what that is. I think that was a camera or something. Let's see. Is there anything else here? Well, I think that might be it for this room. Let's go check out here again. I think that's a bottle. Don't need that. Oh. Is it this here? Oh, yep, guess I forgot to look at this one. Was it you, Gentsy, yesterday? You said to look at these heads or something like that to pay attention to them. Oh, that's a newspaper. Eh?
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
Was it you who told me to pay attention to those prop heads there?
Huh?
Someone in yesterday's
Do we
stream
have a
told me
problem,
to
Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah.
pay attention to
Selling
those
your dope to my boy
prop
Lenny looked like a
heads
good
there.
move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Please.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
That's not nice. Never mess around with the mafia, I suppose. Yeah, he is an antagonist, I think. Well, I think that's all the clues, I believe. Yep. I don't think the music's playing anymore, so let's go see what this guy has to say. Alright, let's see here. Association with Bishop. Wanna take a look at our evidence first. See what this guy has to do with Bishop, maybe. Driver of crashed vehicle alleges doping attempted murder in captain's report. I reckon it's this one. If he says he doesn't know Bishop, I reckon it's this one. He's the guy who painted these, right? we saw this at the crime scene, and we are seeing these in this location, so I'm guessing if we have to accuse him, it could be this here. Oh, and there's a picture here.
You could hump
Who's
a few
this
props
guy
and sweep
then?
the floors if you got nothing better to do.
Okay, right, yeah, so, okay, right.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
He was
Of
here
course.
yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good
No, I
connections
don't
with
really
Vice Squad.
remember what Roy
Well,
did.
there's a surprise.
No
I wouldn't
spoilers.
appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood.
Okay.
We're taking you in.
1 out of 2 correct.
Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these 2 officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you.
God damn, man, I
You need
hate
to
this
catch the
guy, though.
movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Oh, man. I'm not looking forward for that guy to be my freaking
Johnny Goldberg.
partner, I'll tell you that.
You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too.
Don't we have to
Those 2
chase
have got
these
some
guys or
unfinished
something like
business.
that?
You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Oh, man, I love that guy. Yeah, he's pretty cool. You see the way he backed up there, he got a little bit scared there, didn't he? Oh, yeah, I guess we're chasing him. Alright.
Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
Evade or subdue the mobsters. Okay. Oh, his hat blew off.
I need to be closer, Cole.
I'm gonna miss the farm though, man. I wish we would spend more of the game on him. He's pretty cool.
Keep it steady, or try and bust his tires.
Crashing into a ton of civilians. Let's go.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Alright, come on, your turn. You come in front of me. Go on.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
I still haven't found a picture for the sensor, but I'll figure that out later on.
I'm a little exposed here, Phelps. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
That it? There we go.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
If not, you're gonna have to cover the screen during homicide. I was thinking about maybe just
cops in broad daylight. McCaffrey really means business.
Seems
putting
like
a
we're the only ones who want
black
Bishop
cover
alive.
over the screen
I have a
or
good
something.
mind just to let him go work
I'll
on
see
the
what
son of a
happens.
bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the
Alright, so I think this might be where we're going to be ending the case, I believe.
Oh, unbelievable.
And then we have Rusty next, I think, what his name is. Binbar. Don't call me that, Phelps.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Man, I'll tell you one thing though, Hollywood back in the 40s was nothing pretty, you know. I mean, there's a lot of history behind old-fashioned Hollywood and how horrible it was behind the scenes, how they treated the actors, situations they put them in, stuff like that. I mean, there's one film which is pretty famous, the Wizard of Oz. I've seen it a couple times, like, what, 15 years ago when I was very young. But that film has a lot of history behind it, and I think that came out in the 40s, 50s. The little girl who played Dorothy, I think, the girl anyway. She went through all types of freaking crap. Directors treated her like filth, pretty much. Yeah, I think she got like sexually assaulted or something. I don't know, but it weren't too nice, and there was a lot of other films like that too. So I'll tell you, this case is kind of accurate. You know, Jessica Hamilton, you know, the little girl trying to get into movies, and she's been treated horribly in Hollywood, stuff like that, being taken advantage of. It's kind of accurate a little bit.
Bishop, that's enough!
But yeah.
Girl made it all up! Don't make it any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Okay. The fallen idol, yep. He become a fallen idol, alright. Okay, well, I didn't see that though.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
It was like that here till 91, really.
I'm trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
It's a good thing a platform doesn't start collapsing as soon as he walks in it. Otherwise, that would suck.
Happy boy, your choice. I didn't do anything. Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
Yeah, he moved a lot of inches and he ain't dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to
Really?
kill me.
That's pretty cool.
Last chance to back the hell down.
So you beds have these clothes in GTA 3. That's interesting.
Son of a bitch shot me. McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Oh, do you see that? That was like Euphoria right there. He was shooting his gun whilst he was stumbling to the ground and he shot me in the process.
Kill them for God's sake! I don't want to die.
Alright.
You're making a big
Shoot the barrels to destroy the wall. Okay.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Whee!
Find some cover!
God, they're everywhere. Come on, it's this way.
God, yeah, it's like a massive freaking... Yeah, it's a great trigger thing, doesn't it? I mean, these old rifles are like... They're not really automatic, are they? So... You have to, like, pull back something every time you shoot again to loading another bullet in the chamber. This guy has pretty good aim. Not aim. Trigger finger. Like proper spamming it like that, you know? Like Arthur Morgan. And John Marston, of course. You know, those two characters freaking using old classic 19th century rifles like they're freaking automatic.
The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground. I don't want to die here.
Alright, where are they? Frill, welcome. May you have a sandwich near you always. I appreciate that, man. I like sandwiches. How you doing, man? Oh, this is where we go. I can't imagine how much your hands would hurt after this. Ginseng!
Get him over here, I'll cover
Ginseng
you.
guy.
Come on, the cavalry's here.
I bet this guy's gonna freaking run off as well. As soon as we defeat all these
I'll
guys.
cover the exit.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column.
Oh no, my hat! Bastards! No! Alright, well, that was that, I guess. I think they're all dead, right?
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Where's my hat, man? Where's my hat? I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right here. There we are. He actually puts it back on. Awesome. Yeah, Ned's always lagging. Every time I'm watching his stream, he's lagging.
All right, let's go now.
Throw down your gun.
Alright, well, that was that. For that case, I believe.
This is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit,
catches a fast ticket to Quentin for snatch, rape, and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment.
I'm gonna miss you,
Good
Stefan.
working with you, son.
Or however you say his name, right? Well, not even a thank you, nothing like that, just... Okay. Yeah, he's my favourite too, I like him. I like Rusty, he's pretty cool. But...
Bukowski, this your work?
Yeah, Bukowski's amazing.
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Alright then. That's a nice car right there.
You'll like this place. A lot of
I think I might have to mute the music here.
The hopheads love it.
Sure, I
It's
guess.
gonna be
Big
some
bands and swing, I can understand.
copyright
But this
stuff
bebop
playing.
palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
As cool as it is.
This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here.
Yeah, and I'm buying the
Don't
McDonald's.
spoil it.
You will follow me,
Oh man.
detectives. Just through the door.
Yep. The Big Macs are on me, boys.
My only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea.
Oh, look,
you
it's,
said it was
this
construction
guy.
work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's
Or maybe
someone I'd
Elsa
like you to
after
meet.
Frozen.
Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter.
How the mighty have
extraordinaire.
fallen, you know.
Why would I want to meet another?
Look what's happened to Elsa on drugs, man.
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking
that's
to,
not
you
nice.
German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Alright, well, I'm guessing I got 3 stars for that one. Let's find out, shall we? Did a lot of vehicle damage there. Jesus. Wait, what? 6 stars? What? That's surprising. Traffic complete. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. She sings too in the game, in the club, and on the radio. Cool. Yeah, promoted. Homicide desk. Right, so you know what? This reminds me, everybody, there is going to be some minor nudity coming up soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly head on Google and grab me an image to place over this, so YouTube doesn't have a spaz attack about any of this. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and look up something quickly. I'm going to see if I can get me a nice little sensor bar. Let me see. I think I found a pretty good one that everyone will like. Watch this. Alright, if I quickly add on an image. What do we all think of this? You like this? So if anything happens, just go ahead and pop this over the body here. There we are, there's my sensor, okay? Gonna be using that. Alright. Let's get started. Excited for this. Gonna be doing the homicide cases. Just a random image I got up off Google. No, that is not me. Oh. Just a random image I pulled off Google right there. That is some random dude. A red lipstick murder. This one's gonna be good. I've been excited for the homicide cases. I do like the earlier cases more, but the homicide cases are good. I like these. Yep, 6 months later. We're gonna be freaking investigating some messed up stuff now. Jesus Christ, freaking Zodiac killer right here.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement.
Cambion abduction.
We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst.
Is this guy Australian? I can't tell.
Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table.
But yeah, for those of you who don't know, now I have a couple more viewers, I thought I'd announce, after I complete this game, which will probably take me a week or two, I don't know, depending on how slow I do this game, thinking about streaming the VR version of this too. Now, the VR version isn't the full game, it's only about 3 or 4 missions, it's about 2 hours, 3 hours in length. Don't know if I'm gonna be doing the entire game in VR, the entire VR version, but I do know after I complete this, which I'm predicting to be about 11-12 streams in LA Noire, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of bonus streams, and maybe a bonus stream on a series on the VR version. I think that's going to be cool. I'm going to be naming it Streaming LA Noire in the VR, or Do It in the VR, something like that. But here we are, here's, what's his name? Rusty Galloway. Didn't mean to talk over that cutscene, I do apologise. But I did stream it a few years ago, the VR version of this. I can give you guys a link if you're interested, just let me know if you want to see it. But yeah, here we are, with Rusty now. Oh yeah, it is kind of funny. And you can draw on a notepad. See this notepad here? You can draw on this. Pretty funny.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Jr. So they're both clearing the deck.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
Yeah, you can show fingers.
Medallion.
It's gonna be good, I can't wait to stream it.
Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
You know, it'd be amazing if... Oh, can you imagine a GTA 6 VR? Damn. Even Red Dead 2 in VR would be nice. Both games are just graphically amazing, you know?
90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Crime scene is just up a dirt road, detective.
Okay. Weather should be dark and rainy, or is that later? I don't know, it could be later. There's always dark rain during a homicide, no sun. I don't mind that, I like rain. Especially when it's
How about
dark.
a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
They're used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oh, that's gonna show. These guys are like Beverly from 5. I don't know what that show is. Hold on. Awesome sensor, am I right? Oh man, this is going to be a pain. You know, when I thought to myself that stream this game, I really didn't I didn't really think this through, so it's going to be a little bit of a pain examining this body here and controlling where the sensor is
Yes, sir.
at the same
Well, part of
time.
it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the morgues.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and
Now
the
we're
coroner
beating
could work.
laughing.
They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
I don't know what that means. K-E-K-W. Alright then. Whoa!
Carruthers, Phelps. You make homicide? Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Alright.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
Naked dead body, MVM, popcorn, all is what is ginseng. Whatever. Should I try and get a picture of ginseng on? Oh, I don't know, I can't be bothered. Poor dead woman, what's Ginsen's response? Popcorn. Alright.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is totally laughing right here.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Alright. Doing a very good job censoring this, aren't I? Doing some good old multitasking. Well, I think that's it for this body, I believe. So I'm gonna get up now.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex?
Might have shown a bit there.
Could be something to it, or could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay. I think we're done with that then. Let me just maximize this quickly. I want to walk over the body to make sure I'm done with it. Nope, I'm not. You know what? Something that's actually a lot more easier. I'm just going to keep this on the screen for just a quick minute. Tinder pic. Yep. Oh man.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
So funny because it's probably something I do. Alright, well, we're done with a dead body now anyway, so let's go ahead and get this away. We're done with that picture now.
The victim's bag?
Still not a last of naked dead bodies though.
No. Can't be the one used on the body.
Gonna be investigating a couple more of these women later on, so don't worry everybody, you're gonna be seeing this guy again, don't you worry. I don't know when, but you'll be seeing him again. Hold on, could that brush be something? Nope. Oh, is this case a puzzle? Oh man, I hate puzzles. This one's pretty easy though. Isn't there like a lighter in this? I think there is. Very weird lighter though. Seems like a very big,
Why steal a table lighter?
huge, unnecessary lighter. But yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. You don't smoke, but you know. Definitely keep that as a little souvenir. From Rockstar, if they would send me that, that'd be pretty cool.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8.
You see, what I like about this case is it's split into a couple, I think. From what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, whoever killed this woman, I don't think we're going to be finding him in this mission. It's going to be another mission. A couple minutes ago, and I mentioned there's going to be another naked woman, dead. Basically, that's part of the same investigation, so that's pretty cool. It's not like the other cases we've done so far, where it's just one person, like one person, one case. This time it's one person, multiple cases. I don't know if it's going to be the next case we're going to be catching whoever did this, or maybe it could be this case we're going to be catching this person, I don't know. But I think I remember the lipstick killer. I think this is the guy we're trying to hunt down. I think I remember him being in other cases too, I believe. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be pretty nice, pretty fun. Start off the case by crashing straight into a bit of wood. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and get Rusty to drive me there. Save us a bit of time.
The werewolf? For my money?
Catching the killer at the end.
Can't rule it out. We need to
Oh,
work the
okay.
evidence.
Oh wait, do we search 2 women on this case, or
Caller of the decade.
that could be something I'm getting confused on. I thought the next case there's going to be another woman we have to search. Maybe there's 2 women murdered in this case. I don't know.
What's more like?
He needs a new PC,
Werewolf come
right?
back around, leaving us unknown in the court.
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department
One
as well?
woman, okay.
Finished, folks. The guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing.
Every case is one woman. Oh, okay.
Reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastic.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
Good night, gents. You have a good one, man. I'll see you next time. Alright, let's take a look here then. See what we got.
Gentlemen,
What can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Alright then, well I guess that guy's gonna go get drunk. Sounds good. Getting drunk on the job, who doesn't like doing that? Alright.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
House officer.
Christ. That's the spirit.
Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Alright, let's see here. McCall, Blue, Grey, Bumper, Bamba, Club Owner, and Proprietor, 54 male. Alright, so I don't know why I read out all of that, but I did. Just going over our clues here, seeing if there's anything I can accuse this guy with. I don't think there is, so... Suspect seen with victim, let's do this.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Also, guys, I think there's only one person watching, but I'm going to say it anyway. I was thinking about streaming Red Dead Redemption and perhaps its DLC Undead Nightmare after LA Noire and the VR. What do you guys think? I've done Red Dead 2 about 2 or 3 years ago, but I don't think I've ever done Red Dead 1 on the channel before, so thinking about doing that actually. I think that'd be a nice little stream to do. It's definitely a great game, so yeah, I might do. That'd be great. Well, that's good. It's a damn great game. One of my favourites, I think. Might do it after this. I'll do this game, do a bit of the VR version, and then I think I'm going to do Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Was it valuable? Could it be motive for her murder?
Who could say these days? I think it had more sentimental than monetary value.
Oh, I got that one wrong.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Alright.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
Get so pissed off at this guy, then he's very polite. Thank you, Mr. McCall. Thank you for the help. Seconds after shouting at him. Raising his voice at him, anyway. Alright then. Well, we have a new location now. I'm going to go ahead and call up the people on the phone here.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the
Also,
DOE.
another thing about Red Dead Redemption.
Via KGPL?
I've been saying that if this series doesn't get a lot of views, I was thinking I won't be quitting this game, but I was thinking about making a secondary walkthrough alongside this game. So if there are some people who like me streaming this game, there's not a lot of people watching at the moment, but if there are some people who like me streaming this game, then I'll keep on streaming it. And for the people who don't really like this game that much, maybe I'll stream something alongside LA Noire, which in this case might be Red Dead Redemption, so... Yeah, it's definitely what I was thinking. It'd be a bit of a pain though, switching my capture card between Xbox and my Nintendo Switch a lot, but... Yeah, that's what I've kind of been thinking. I think I'm going to give it, after this stream, I'm going to give it 2 more streams, and if I still don't really get anything above 30-40 views, I might... Did he crash into a pole? If I don't get anything above 30 or 40 views, then I think I'm going to start up Red Dead 1, and then play this alongside. So, I'll do 2 walkthroughs. I think it's been like 5 or 4 years since I've streamed multiple games. These days I'll just concentrate on one, but it's been quite a bit since I've started a walkthrough on 3 or 4 games at a time. I see we've got a Mad Hunter in here. Welcome back. How are the marmots doing, man?
I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving.
I was just saying to everyone that if this LA Noire, if this walkthrough doesn't get a lot of views, I was just saying I'm thinking about not quitting this game. I'm gonna continue streaming this game, but I've been thinking about starting up Red Dead Redemption 1 alongside this game. So yeah, so thinking about doing maybe 2 walkthroughs at the same time. I'm gonna give it 2 more streams, see if I get more views. If not, then I think I'm going to start concentrating on 2 games instead of this one. So, yeah, Red Dead 1 and this one. So, I think that will be nice. I think I remember a shootout happening at this location, right?
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
But yes, it was good to see you again. It's good to see that the marmots have eaten too. And they're watching the stream. Cool. So I've got 2 people watching right now. I'm assuming I've got like, what, 20, 30, 40 others?
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Alright then. All cozy and chubby. Good, good. Alright, I've got a newspaper in here which triggers a cutscene. Why not? Let's look into this.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
No, I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch.
How can I find peace?
Playing it on this little thing right here. Oh. Alright. Pretty impressive though, ain't it? I mean, you can notice a lot of jagged aliasing because this game is running at like, I think if you're playing it on undocked, I think it's like 720p, something like that, but in dock mode it's 900p or 1080p, and even though it's got bad anti-aliasing stuff like that, you gotta admit, you know, having a game this size, you know, like this size, shoved onto a little Nintendo cartridge is pretty freaking impressive, you know. It's kinda cool. And what is this down here? I'm seeing a golden gun, a crime scene. Okay. Nintendo bitch. It rhymed with Switch. Yeah, it's definitely not a bad little console, you know. It gets crapped on a lot because it's you know, mainly for kids. And ever since the Steam Deck came out, which, to be honest, we can all agree is a much more better option for portable gaming, the Switch has continued to, you know, get even more hate. But to be honest, I think it's a great little console, you know, it's pretty cool. It's not got a lot of, I don't know, how should I say it? It's not got a lot of very, very, very good games like Red Dead 2, I don't know, GTA 5, stuff like that, but this is certainly one of them, LA Noire, and Zelda's pretty good as well, although that is on the kid-friendly side a little bit, but it's still certainly a great game. No, I'd recommend the Switch to anyone, but if you're looking into PC gaming, but on a budget, and you want portable, go for the Steam Deck, man, it's pretty good.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken
I've seen you
window
can
in a
run
$30
modded versions
suit? You got
on your
another
games
thing
on Steam
coming,
Deck,
Buster.
can you? Well, I've actually, it reminds me, I've actually got the Steam Deck, and I modded San Andreas before. When I was playing through San Andreas in it, to get the widescreen and all that, it was a bit of a pain to get it all downloaded on the Steam Deck as it's running on Linux. So what I did is, I went ahead and used a USB stick. I got one of those cheap little docks I bought off eBay for like 15 quid, £15. And what I did is, I plugged in my USB stick to my computer, downloaded widescreen, silent patch and all that, went ahead and copy and pasted that to the game directory, copied and pasted the game directory to my USB stick onto the Steam Deck, and that's how I went ahead and modded it. But I don't know how it really works with other games, though. I'm assuming it's the same as that. What your cat doing? Oh, it's funny you say that. He's actually sitting on my computer right now, sleeping. Collecting all that heat generating from my CPU in my computer, but he doesn't really seem to care that much. He doesn't seem to care about my computer thermal throttling as long as he gets his warmth. Alright, I'll take a picture.
Tiffany, the rest of the stuff is junk.
I'll take a pic and I'll put it on Discord right now. Alright. God, I hate the new mobile layout. It's so annoying. There we go. I sent it. That's him right now on my computer. Alright. Oh yeah. I think a ragdoll cat and oh yeah, they probably would. If marmots are pretty docile, laid-back animals, yeah, they probably would.
Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Alright. Let's see what else I'm missing out on. I haven't really been paying a lot of attention because I've been speaking, so I don't really know what rooms I've been in and out of, so gonna go ahead and run around for a little bit. Gotta see if I've missed out on anything. I don't think there's anything in this room, to the best of my knowledge. Have we been in here? I think we've been in here. Yes, big fluffy PC hat. It is a little bit annoying though, because, oh yeah, I saw you said it in there. Why has the bot warned you from... Oh, capital letters, that's why. Yeah, you got a warning by the bot in Discord, and I was wondering why. Apparently it gets a little bit annoyed if you use caps. Oh, really? I use intuition to freaking give me the locations of the remaining clues, and it was right next to me, for God's sake.
Problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Okay.
Galloway, homicide.
Yeah, I know.
Requesting technical services for a suspected 450.
LAPD.
He knows he's not supposed to do it. I've chewed him off a lot of times, but he just keeps on popping back on. There's nothing I can do about it anymore.
What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor
Just giving him
long-suffering
a little
Jacob
pet
had a
right now.
terrible
He's in
row.
arm's reach.
I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out, and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. That was a little bit funny. Just the way she reacted there.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but
Well, I don't think I'm going to be passing this case, seeing as I haven't really paid attention to any of it at all, but I sure as hell give it a try.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and
This
more
game
like
can get very difficult
My
at
money,
times.
The broad keeps the house looking like that, so probably deserved it. Skipper says bring him in.
What?
Keep the
He
hatch
crashed
in the
into a
back.
car.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all.
That's actually annoying because that affects my rating for this mission. The AI is literally sabotaging my progress.
As an avenue of investigation, we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I've got an idea what you're on about there. Yeah, this is actually, believe it or not, the only game to use a thing called ProScan technology, ProMotion.
Okay, Phelps,
I don't think it's called ProMotion, that's something else. But, motion capture exists in a lot of games, but, this is something else. It's called ProScan, something like that. They use some sort of software for this, which no other game uses. It's pretty expensive.
Who's asking?
Apparently, that's why no one else uses it. Kind of like Euphoria for Grand Theft Auto.
Murder?
There's actually another game which isn't Rockstar that uses Euphoria, and that's some of the Star Wars games. And I think a Madden game used that once as well, something like that.
Take a seat,
Or
Mr.
some sort of
Henry.
EA
We're gonna
sports
have a look
game.
around, then we'll talk.
But yeah, Euphoria and whatever this motion capture is called are pretty expensive, so that's why no one else really uses it, I think.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Anyway, say about managing cat. How is it for a ragdoll? Well, managing a ragdoll is pretty easy, you know. All you have to do is just play around with him. But I'll tell you one thing, and I even did this today. I had to give him a really big brush, you know. If you ever want to get a ragdoll, you've got to go ahead and get a freaking brush for it, because how furry they are. When they run around, play around, roll around in the dirt, stuff like that, their fur within time will start getting a lot of knots. As they roll around, or they get a lot of knots. Sometimes, on rare occasions, you have to cut them out. They like to play around a lot. They like to get dirty, which is what mine does. So, yeah, get a brush prepared, because you're going to have to brush them a lot. At least, like, three or four times every freaking week. No, I'd say about 2 times, maybe 3 times, I don't know. Something like that. I haven't really brushed them that much recently, but... yeah, pretty much. They are pretty much little dogs.
The problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something about my old wife. Okay. Well, that's something we can accuse him of later on, I think. That evidence right there.
Size 11s.
Ooh, this guy could be the killer right here, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, breeds. May your curries be hot and plentiful. Thank you. I don't really like curries that much, though. But I appreciate it anyway. Maybe I'll pass that on to my my mum, who loves curry, you know. I'll just tell her that you wish that our curries were hot and spicy and all that, and I'm sure she'll be very, very grateful for that. Alright, movement of victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
Oh yeah, lasagna's nice.
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
I'm thinking bad cop. Okay.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know this one here. Club owner McCall reports telephoning Jacob Henry repeatedly on the night of the murder. Oh, I actually got that one right. I just took a guess there, but I actually got it right.
The bartender there.
Would you hug the mom? It's sure, man. I'll hug them after the stream. Every single one of them you got. Just bring them on over here.
Last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
I don't know. No, it's just a guess. I'm thinking bad cop, though.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Nope.
And how are we meant to believe
God
that,
damn it.
Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Jenny Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
Alright, let's try the other one then. Motive for the murder.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Oh, god damn it, I'm restarting. Screw this. I got way too many questions wrong. Restarting. Rage quit, I'm restarting. Even if it means me to collect all the clues in that place again. Yup, I'm restarting that. I know there was something there I had to accuse him of, because I remember playing this part of the game a long time ago. I wonder if I get all the questions wrong here, if I'll fail the case. It's kind of why I'm restarting too. Not because I'm kind of rage quit there because I've got too many stuff wrong, but
we go in hard.
also because I'm worried that if I get some questions wrong, I might fail this mission here, so... Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and speed run and find everything that I did here all over again.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Would you go to LA? Yeah, hell yeah, man. My sister went to LA and she said it was pretty damn nice. I would definitely go to LA. I'll probably go to surrounding areas as well in California. But I think one place I always wanted to go to in America is New York. Now that's actually because of GTA 4. I played Grand Theft Auto 4 for the first time, God knows how many years ago. Completed it for the first time in about, what, 2014, 2013-ish, and ever since then, fell in love with Liberty City, and obviously I knew Liberty City was based off New York, and since then I kind of become obsessed with it, I guess, and yeah, ever since I started playing Grand Theft Auto 4, ever since I beat it, I suppose, I always wanted to visit New York, in particular Manhattan.
Size 11s.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you there, man. Wearing stam armor in London, would not blame you there. You know what? It's actually not that bad at night, though. I've actually been to London at night at about 1 in the morning, and a lot of the streets are pretty busy. There's a lot of nightlife in London. They say it's a city that never sleeps, but they say that to a lot of cities, but... You know, you have McDonald's open, KFC open, the lot. You have a lot of people in nightclubs, a lot of people walking around. Obviously, that doesn't make it immune to crime. But, as much as it's feared because of its knife crime, which is still a serious problem over there, don't get me wrong. It is, a pretty populated area still at night, so there's probably... less of a chance of you getting stabbed, you know, if you go to tourist locations or pubs or something. I don't know. Actually, no, pubs will probably be a bit dodgy at night, but... yeah. If you go to dangerous parts of London, yeah, you will definitely need to throw on that vest there.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know where she went, Jacob.
But if I was to
You're
pick
lying.
between
Why
LA
would I
and New
help
York,
you if
I'd go
you keep
New
lying
York.
to me?
LA's nice and warm, but I'd go
I'm
New York
telling you,
any
I
time
don't
over LA.
No.
And then LA afterwards.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no.
Oh yeah.
Phone rang a couple more times.
Then I go,
after that.
hey, I'm working here,
I
I'm
ignored
working
it.
here.
I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Maybe it's... Yes, yeah.
My wife was a drunk.
Okay.
There was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you go alone to a big city? I probably would not go alone to a big city. Screw that.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
Here we go. I know what to do with
You want
this.
to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Yep, it is... this one.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
Oh yeah, I'm
still
sick
gonna need
to
you to
death of
come
my
downtown,
wife, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill her and not
We can
like
get this all
divorce her
down
or
on
anything
paper,
like that, because that makes
How
a
you
lot
got
of
set up
sense.
with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Florida's yes,
Kill
I
my
kind
own
of
wife?
agree with you on that
She
one.
was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her?
Lots of
Ah,
crazy
the
stuff
DA
happen
goes all
over there.
gooey over remorse, Jacob.
This doesn't look good for you, Jacob. You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, mister.
Only video game characters can talk so casually when fighting. And that punch to the face casually turns him around and handcuffs him too.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Alright, well, that was pretty funny.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Yeah, same here. I was expecting him to run off after he punched him,
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit.
to be honest.
Report a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what they usually do.
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina,
Oh boy.
or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I.
Oh, that sounds too nice.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is
Don't Americans have the
Alonso
elections
Mendez
this year?
of 402
I have
South
no
Fremont Street,
idea. Has it already been 4 years since
Thanks.
Joe Biden
Any other
was
messages?
elected?
One, Detective. From Captain
To be
Donnelly.
quite honest with
He
you,
wants
it wouldn't
any and all
surprise me in the
suspects returned to
slightest
Central.
if he
Interviews to be
got
set
another
up
4
immediately.
years
Got it. We're coming in.
to be president, you know. Wouldn't really surprise me at all. How stupid everybody is today. Gives me, you know, it gives me some hope, you know. Maybe someday I can be Prime Minister. I've got no knowledge in politics, anything like that. But, you know, somehow a guy who can't even speak a single bit of English is President of the United States, so who the hell knows? Maybe I can be Prime Minister someday, so you never know.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Whee.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this.
Hell yeah, hundreds of dollars of damage,
Imagine
3
that Neanderthal
stars.
routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Oh, and that guy crashed
Women
into me.
love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
You ever seen those compilations on YouTube of him trying to speak English? It's so funny. Oh my god, this tunnel's so dark. I remember someone was interviewing him. He was telling everybody a story about how children were rubbing down his leg or something. And because he was wearing socks over his legs, the parts of his leg where he wore his socks were shiny, and the other parts of his leg were hairy or something like that, and the kids kept on stroking the hairs on his legs. I don't know. It's so weird. How is he a politician? Seriously. Oh man.
We have a
How
firm
funny.
lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, Phelps?
No, sir.
Good.
The world is like one big ginormous comedy show now, isn't it? Especially when it comes to politicians.
He might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Yeah, man, Marmot Month would be pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
Sorry about that, everybody. Someone just called me for something. Alright.
I was home in bed.
Alright, I wasn't paying attention to this, so I don't really know what to do. I'm going to use intuition. Of
You were at
course.
home in bed while your wife was putting out to some stranger? What kind of man are you,
Oh,
Jacob,
man.
that you allow that?
You son of a bitch. You got no right talking about my wife like that.
Alright then. That's one wrong. Lipstick markings.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does text mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I'm restarting. That's T wrong. Screw that. Restart. Rage quitting again. To be fair, I don't remember what the first question was anyway, so I'm gonna quickly go ahead and restart this. God, I'll tell you one thing though, this is literally the most hardest game I've ever played. I'm not even gonna lie. Some cases are pretty easy, but you know, like, you have to really pay attention in this game, and it's kind of hard for me to do that when I'm streaming, because obviously I have to maintain the stream, I have to make sure everything's okay, don't buffer, which is pretty easy. All I have to do is simply look at a monitor, and if YouTube tells me it's buffering, then it's buffering. If it isn't, then it isn't good. But I'm speaking to you guys and all that, you know, and when I'm concentrating and streaming, it is a little bit hard trying to remember key details in this game right here. But I will try my best. That's one thing I'll say right there.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Alright.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car
Oh,
and then took
Cole
her out
calling
to the
her a
moors.
bitch.
She woke up
Jesus.
and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she
Oh,
treated you like shit.
calling her a whore
You
too?
stomped her for all the years you had to
God
take.
damn.
You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister,
God
Jacob.
damn.
And you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on.
Man.
Try to deny it.
That acting, man. That
I was
acting.
at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
I'll tell you one thing. Whoever voiced Cole Phelps, man, give that guy a damn Emmy or something. You see that anger and frustration in his voice there just right now? That was amazing, amazing voice acting work right there from whoever's voice acting this guy I'm playing as. I would say size 11 shoes, but I think that's for another question. Not that one. License plate of a vehicle seen transporting Celine Henry from the Bama Club. Size 8 men's shoe prints leading to a body.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
After saying all that, being so mad at him, and what does he say in return? Sorry, sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. Oh boy.
You were at home in bed while your wife was putting out
I
to
got
some
that one wrong.
stranger? What kind of man are you, Jacob, that you allow that?
You son of a bitch. You got no right talking about my wife like that.
Bottle of water.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does text mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh fuck. I don't understand. Was I supposed to go good cop on him there, or? I apologise. I keep on restarting this. I just really want to get this right. I got one case wrong on this walkthrough. I don't want to get another case wrong, man. But yeah, I would really like another bottle of water. Bottle of water. Trying to say it without an L. Bottle of water. There we go. Satisfied. Okay then, folks. Let's try this again.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
I don't think it's bad cop, is it?
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Oh god. I never get enough of the accusers. I just don't know. I'm so confused. I just don't know. In the middle of the interview, someone shouts, ginseng! Yeah, you're right. Someone did shout that. Me. Right, just right now. Ginseng. I don't think there's any evidence here, really, to prove that, he was gone that night. Lipstick markings on body read, fuck you, BD, and text. I don't know. I feel like I haven't found the evidence, so... You know what, I'm just gonna take a guess. There we are.
I hope if you ever suffer a loss, people treat you with more dignity than you've been offering me.
I don't think I got the evidence for that, because everything just seems wrong so far.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
There we
Jenny
go.
Morgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. And you're sure.
Alright, everybody. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab a glass of water quickly. I'm a little bit thirsty, so give me about a minute. Let's see. What has everyone been saying? Can this game be played on PC though? Yes, it can. In fact, I was thinking about getting this on PC, but I don't know. Apparently there's some problems with it. I've looked at some Reddit articles, and apparently there's some problems with the PC version of this game. Such as, if you do want to play it at 60 FPS, which the game isn't intended to be 60 FPS by the way, but if you do want to play it in 60, apparently driving mechanics get screwed up a lot. Like, this game, like again, was designed for 30 FPS, but, you know, go ahead and mod it to another 30 FPS, which is 60. Apparently that breaks driving a lot, or something like that. I've heard the mouse and keyboard controls are terrible, and, there's a lot of FPS drops too, and it crashes a lot, so... I think if I'm going to buy this game again, it's definitely going to be on Xbox so I can play it in 4K. But, yeah, anyways, I'll be back in about 30-40 seconds. Maybe a minute, I don't know. That's the most specific I can be. But, yeah, anyways, see you in a minute, and, enjoy this, whatever this is here, these subtitles. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? Anything happen while I was away?
would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her, all right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do?
Reminds me of Catalina from San Andreas.
Sometimes a man can only take so
What did
much.
she say again? Nothing beats the feeling of beating a man in his sleep with a frying pan or something like that. I don't know.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think I've got an idea here.
You used your wife's lipstick to leave us a message. Was it a cry for help?
Oh,
Jacob?
never mind.
Well, the last time I didn't kill my wife.
It could be this here. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's this, because he said something about leaving marks on bodies. Cole already told him that, so I don't think it would be this. Ah, I don't know. License plate of vehicle. I don't think it'll be that, will it? No.
Please believe me, I didn't kill my wife.
Well, then you have nothing to worry about. Shut the hell up. Cartel classic carmine lipstick unused found in victims.
You're off the hook for now.
I'm just gonna go with bad cop. There we go. Got
If
it
you
wrong.
didn't kill her, then who did?
Alright, I'm
Jacob?
not gonna be restarting the game again.
I don't know. I don't like to think about it. I know she met other men. I know it. Maybe it was one of them.
You know what I've been thinking? For this series...
I don't see any way out of this unless you get...
Sorry, I'm going to pause the game quickly. So, every time I start a new episode of this game, I keep on saying to everyone, I don't know what's going on. I forgot the case. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, because I leave off with a case from what I was doing from the day before. So what I'm thinking about doing is 2 cases, in other words, 2 missions for this game. I think that's roughly around 2 hours, maybe a bit over 2 hours. So I'm thinking every time I do a stream on this game, maybe I'll do 1 or 2 cases. So I don't leave a case half finished and continue it in another stream. So I won't get confused and I won't get lost. So hopefully I'll do better. Because if I do a whole case in one stream, I can remember everything that time. So, yeah, just one thing I quickly wanted to say. Yeah, sorry about that.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Yeah, me too.
Is the captain in? Mouthpiece court stripped off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. That was the
Maybe I was supposed to go to this guy's place first, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, everybody, that's what I'm thinking about doing, perhaps. Streaming at least 1 full case. Might even put that on the stream as well. Like the stream title. I might put the name of the cases I'll be doing on the stream title. That'd be pretty cool.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter in here.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Also, I want to apologise as well for how loud my mic might be. I think it's okay, but like earlier when I paused the game just to explain what's going on, if the mic was a tad bit too loud there, I apologise. I don't really know how loud it is. I think it's okay though. I know if I turn it down more, you won't be able to hear me, so I'll rather leave it how it is right now. I just got to stay away from the microphone a little bit here, because I do understand that it gets a bit too loud. Alright. Actually, what was...
Are you drunk, mister?
Where does he live? I don't know, I don't really... Hold on. Locations. Apartment 16, okay.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
I don't think so. Doesn't look like anything.
It's a gun, how does that not look like anything? Oh, hello. It ain't looking good for these people, I'll tell you that. Look at this. It's really not looking good for these people, is it, guys? It's all here, it's all here. Lipstick and blood and a freaking tire iron right here. So maybe that's why I was getting all those questions wrong earlier, because maybe it wasn't that guy after all. I don't know.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
You going to prison, boy.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get over.
Mendez, stop right there. You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
Cheers.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Hit him, Cole. Spit him
I
out.
like how his hat blows off in the wind there.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Hands behind your head.
This guy going in prison. He go in prison. Oh, we didn't even get to interrogate him. That's a shame. Well, was that it? Did we get it?
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts.
Yeah, just steal his freaking whiskey, why not?
Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people.
Well, I think after this stream, I'm going to hop into the VR version of this game for a bit, play a bit of that for myself. Like Wade did a little smile there. Poor Phelps didn't get his drink. But yeah, I didn't really do too good on that one. I'm guessing I probably got about, what, 2 stars on that? Did a lot of vehicle damage as well. But yeah, don't worry guys, I will be streaming VR soon on this. I'm just going to play a bit of it for myself now, because I fancy playing VR, I haven't done it in a while. Oh boy. Wait, what? 4 stars? Yeah, it's still a bit bad, but better than 3, I guess. Alright, well, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Oh, wrong picture. Alright then. Just gonna wait for the game to load up here. Gonna wait for the next cutscene to start so it can auto-save. I'm hoping it will auto-save anyways. Alright. Let's go out of the game here. But yes, everybody, I am gonna go ahead and end it here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna announce a couple of my plans one last time, just in case you didn't hear them or have new viewers. Don't think I do, but I'm gonna say it again anyway. Yeah, so I'm thinking about ending the stream every time I complete a case or 2 on this. Just so I don't end the stream with a case half finished and I'm heading into the game again tomorrow, for example, and I forgot what I'm doing yesterday, and I forgot most of the clues, this and that, and then I failed the case. So I'm thinking, every time I stream this game, I might do 1 full case at least. Or, yeah, 1 full case at least, just in case I ever want to end the stream early for whatever reason. I'm thinking I'll complete 1 full case, in other words, 1 full mission, which is at least 50 minutes to an hour at least, before ending the stream, so I don't get confused. And, about Red Dead Redemption as well, I said earlier, if this doesn't get a lot of views, I'm going to be streaming Red Dead Redemption alongside this. So maybe one day LA Noire, the other day Red Dead Redemption 2, and so on. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I want to thank Thrillhausen, Mad Hunter, and of course, as always, Jency for popping in. I don't think we have had anyone else here tonight. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by and watching me play some video games for 2 hours. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Hope you had all a great weekend, and I'll see you on the crappiest day of the week, which is Monday. That's if I'm not doing anything. So, yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one, Frill. And remember, ginseng.